So come on in, take a sip. Let's wind down. My favorite day of the week for the New York Times is also, well, the penultimate day of the week for the New York Times is Friday. My favorite is on Saturday, but I do love the Friday and the ultimate grid for us here. Of course, we'll start all over again with the pro, pre, anti penultimate grid on Monday. But in the meantime, today we have a Deuxième 22, and this is a Cru Bourgeois. This is literally the Chateau Clément Saint-Jean, and this is a Médoc, and it's had some time to breathe and calm, but it's still like a sugary explosion of cassis, just wonderful, fruity yum on the nose. Almost reminiscent of like an apple cherry pie that's cooling on the sill of a window. Just smells so good. And it is tannic, very tannic, so save your fattier dishes for this one. Rolls in between 12 and 15 euros. It's completely worth the money. Let me tell you, this is one that I will, this bottle's not going to sour, it's not going to survive the night. It is a fabulous wine. If you get an opportunity to put your hands on a glass of this and jump all over that. And I just heard my Shotzi laughing. My dear, what was so funny?
This one's not going to make it through the night.
Apparently me threatening this wine's existence is funny. And I would agree. I wouldn't say it if it was boring. So, good stuff. Okay. Good luck, new piece of gum. And we got a grid to hop into today. We got the Cryptic Crossword number 29744. And I think this is going to be solve number 1073 for us. Maybe 1072. I cannot keep up. So let's hop into it, see what we got. If I could use the right mouse. Okay. I've got 3 of them in front of me. I got to remember which one goes to what. So maybe like a microphone. Trick to smother insolence. Maybe like a microphone. Trick to smother insolence. So bypass is speed limit finally reduced. 8. Bypass is speed limit finally reduced. 8. Pharmacist stocking up. Drug gets stars. Brain boxes managed to penetrate spy agency. You had me at brain boxes. Let's go with cranium. See what we got now. Money maker that you may grow in the garden. Yeah, you may grow in the garden. I don't know how to grow mint. I just recently finally figured out how to do basil, and it's only been 33 years of trying. Gotta start studying up on the mint leaves now. Keen officer hugging ace soldiers. Keen. Maybe like a microphone, trick to smother insolence. Maybe like a microphone. I guess we get to see here. So how about clip on? Bypass. Oh, man, that opened up some stuff for us here. We've got a sidestep here, perhaps. That'll work for me. Oh, keep them just like this, please. Please, Pasquale. So keen officer hugging ace soldiers. Maybe lament. Pharmacist stocking drug gets stars. I'm dire pest to be given spray. Silence poet conjured up a long time ago. Okay. Place where you'll find people who are little and large. Bad place for one to be in. Isn't that Lilliput? The Lilliputians, they can get you there, Gulliver. All right, so let's see. Rascal observed penning pages about gangster. Cut around soft spot. Element of hospital meal, mostly very dry, eaten by tramp. Okay, so we got this I down here, which could be an ing, but we're talking about an element of hospital meal. I don't know enough to put anything in, but I'm wondering if this isn't like a barium enema or something, right? I just can see that coming out of this cryptic, right?
Cryptic.
Exactly. Let's just throw a barium enema in there first. An element of our hospital meal, mostly dry. Okay, troubles in hotel with relatives. Troubles. I don't see how in hotel and with relatives. I don't know. Gonna have to get something going on here. Let's see. So, fitting a number into sheltered accommodation to the east of a very quiet old city. Okay. Active sports official, superior male with holy anger. I think I finally put together an entire clue on its own. Act of sports official. So, sports official could be an ump, superior male with holy anger, superior male, peer, rage. So the peerage, so peerage. I'm not going to celebrate just yet, but if I'm right, I'm throwing fireworks up. Okay. I'm already starting to beam because I feel like that's going to be right. I just feel like it's going to be right today, and I'm really excited about that. Reportedly top vehicle for winter conditions, and I got a G right where it needs to be, so I'm going with a sleigh. Going with a sleigh ride. Here we go. And club characters regularly coming in could get on well together. And I've got 6 letters, and the penultimate letter would be an E, so I'm going with a cudgel. Now, where do we go here? Fellow introducing singer Bobby is a bigwig. Come on, sing a little song of freedom. Everybody remembers Mac the Knife, but I remember Song of Freedom. I don't remember any of it. I think he'd passed before I was born, but I'll tell you, I'm a fan of Bobby Darin, and so we got a bigwig here. Fellow introducing, how about Mandarin? I just want to take a moment to thank LT and Musty for bringing me up to the speed I'm at today. It's not great. I'm still no good, but every now and then I get something right, and I'm like, thanks. Yeah, that's what I do. Okay, so creep is dodgy when capturing photo. Don't step too close to these. Old coins found in grain. So we have that old 4-pence piece. A groat stuck in oats. This one's made for me today. So creep is dodgy when capturing photo. I feel like I'm kind of doing a New York Times or something here. This one feels good. Feels good. Getting my rhythm going here. This is great. Oh, and the shark bites. Oh, yeah, I'm feeling it. Feeling it. So don't step too close to these. How about precipices? All right. Okay. Silence poet conjured up in a time long ago. See, it's that time long ago. I mean, I know I'm not the only one that should see this, but I mean, it looks like Pleistocene to me. And now I gotta remember how to spell it because I don't remember how to spell it. Pleistocene. Let's see what we can come up with here. Fitting a number into sheltered accommodation to the east of a very quiet old city. Could you say, is it possible that we have fitting to be a pediment into shelter accommodation, like an apartment to the east of a very quiet old city? Appartement? Yeah, why not? Nope, go back. Got to get it right, Christopher. Appartement. It is, well, that's fitting, literally. Religious type with extreme characters in an uplifting ceremony. Nazarine. Yeah, I thought that was enough. Let's see if any of that lines up. I don't know enough. I mean, it just says religious type. And why not a Nazarene? I can't think of anything else that starts with an N, to be honest with you. At 8 letters. I mean, it'd be too short for a nunnery, and a nunnery's not a type, right? So I don't know. I'm getting ahead of myself. Sound asleep, having abandoned party. Snobbish as pig away from home, apparently. Snobbish as pig away from home, so maybe snooty and snobbish. Yeah, I think maybe you got a double definition there. Could also be snotty. I got to keep that in mind because sometimes snobbish people are snots, right? So correspondence from one in political organization. I have no idea. The old man's upset. A soldier starting with an S would be an engineer, or otherwise known as a sapper. And again, the United States Army Corps of Engineers has a motto: Essence. They go with the French, right? You know, I will try. I just always think that's funny. I can't imagine saying that in the cavalry. Christopher, I want you and your boys to go up that hill and take that house of insurgents. Roger, sir, I'll try. You would never say I'll try. Roger, sir, I'm on it. I'm on my way. Right? I mean, yeah. No, I mean, I will try. It's seance. You don't take all these. Hey, it's seance. You know, ain't no seance now, huh? I will try. Okay, so uncultivated like a Ted of yesteryear. Uncultivated. Now see, if this is Nazarene, then that puts this as an R. Correspondence from one. Okay, so that would be a parody. Now I'm convinced that we've got Nazarene. How did I get that, you ask? Because it looked like it could be. It had an N and 7 more blanks. That's the only thing I could think of was Nazarene. And I minored in world religions, and I can honestly I can just admit in full transparency that we didn't study them much. I blush to say that. Uncultivated. I feel like this could be heathy, like a Ted of yesteryear, Heath. So maybe a Nazarite. So heathy. And sound asleep, having abandoned party. Does this make sense to have a zing here? Is sound asleep a zing? Like you just went out, zing? I mean, is that it? Having abandoned party? I mean, I guess I got to learn a new word here today. I mean, I know what zing typically is. I think, maybe. it's to get somebody, zing them, it's a real zinger. Got me with that zinger, right? I got zinged the other day, ouch, whatever. I don't know, but I don't know it as maybe, I'll probably be wrong as I'll get up. I am so compelled right at this very moment to check the check all button, but then that would be cheating. I'm not going to do that, so I'm going to wait until the very end. It's just what is that? What is the word rascal? Is it I'm not going to remember that. Cut around soft spot. I'm dire pest to be given spray. I don't know. I'm kind of running into, don't know what's going on here, so I'm going to go ahead and put in barium because that's really all I got, and I only got that because I was being snarky about it. Cut around soft spot. Troubles in hotel with relatives. I'm dire pest to be given spray. I'm dire pest to be given spray. So I think we might have ourselves an anagram of I'm dire pest. And looking at the order of march here, I think we might have a spider mite. Spider mite. Yeah, this is that Plaupeem or Paulpeem. I know the word. It's like it's Dickensian or something. I just am not putting my mind around it. Troubles in hotel with relatives. Yeah, I don't have a clue what that word is either. A pharmacist stocking drug gets stars. No, so it looks like we're going to have to come up with what this is. Okay, spider mite, Lilliput, appurtenant. Oh no, appurtenant. Let me check my spelling, see if I can get somewhere in the neighborhood. I think it's P-E-E-N. Sorry, I know no one wants to see her watch paint dry, but is it Spalpine? Spalpine? Troubles in hotels with relatives. I really honestly don't think I've got a clue on that. In hotel with relatives. troubles in hotel with relatives. Haunts, maybe? Where'd it go? Oh, I clicked up here. Haunts. Now I'm getting quiet because all of a sudden I don't have any more confidence. Okay, so I was feeling really good on the other end, and I got all ugly on me here just out of nowhere. So cut around soft spot. Splash? Now I gotta tell you, that one makes absolutely zero sense to me at all whatsoever. So pharmacist stalking drug gets stars. No, don't know it. Haven't got a clue what that could possibly be. But I'm going to check all first and hope I don't have any more appurtenances instead of appurtenant. Check all. Okay, yeah, no, apparently I didn't get parody, right? So it was snotty. Check all. Okay, doing good. Appurtenant. Maybe did I have an E there? No, that was it. Okay, so I am clearly capable of spelling it correctly. Just have no idea. But this right here, pharmacist stalking drug gets stars. I have no idea. So let's reveal that word. Bouteilles? Boots? I've never seen the word. Not once in my life. Booties? Bootes, and that's a reveal. If I check all, it's all right now. So yeah, I this is very, who knows what's going on here. But let's go ahead and bring down our bannière d'adieu. We'll just call it good. I mean, we'll pull that around and see what we can pull out of it. Honestly, that's crazy. Bouteilles. Sounds like almost a way that you, well, never mind. Boots, booties, Buddhas. I don't know. I have to figure that out. Turning my head over here. It has been a marvelous week. Again, so many apologies for missing Tuesday, but in the future, I'm not going to even make a lie about it. I mean, like, I'm not even going to try to find a way. There is no way to upload a puzzle at the Stuttgart Army lodging facility in the Bachelor Officers' Quarters. It's just not going to happen. So I missed out on 2 grids that day, which is really unfortunate. And, of course, I lost my streak, which is not really a thing for me, but it's kind of a thing in the New York Times, and I don't like having... I like going back when I sign into these things, like being able to go back and see what I was able to do and when. So, but we don't have any more long-range travel planned until August 7th and 8th. So the evening of the 7th, there won't be a Guardian or a New York Times. I know that much now. Unless my friend Jeff Cortez, who will be solving with me on Sunday. He brought some wonderful wine with him back from Croatia, one that has been stored on the bottom of the ocean for a number of years. It's got all the barnacles and stuff on it, you know, it's really kind of cool. I'm going to scroll that away to the wine cellar later and make sure it's at the proper temperature when he gets here on Sunday. But I think Jeff might be the guy to maybe guest solve for me in the future when I do want to take a trip. And it's a really nice guy. He's a Pharm D. And it won't just be a bunch of doctor going on there. It'll just be Christopher and Jeff, and we're going to have a good time. But he's also an active Army officer. He's a major in the United States Army Reserve, and he works for us full-time as a DA civilian, and he's just fabulous. So I think you get a shake. I mean, it's not the Guardian on Sunday, clearly, but if you feel like it, swing on over to the New York Times side and watch this. So I've got 2 mics here, and we'll have them being used at that point. So we'll see what we can do there. Until we see you next time, ich wünsche Ihnen einen schönen Tag noch. Auf Wiedersehen. Tschüss. Servus. Grüß Gott. Ciao. Cin-Cin. Be well out there. Try to be nice to strangers. Have a wonderful weekend. Be safe. Enjoy. Party like it's Crazyville. You know, the end times, right? So just let it all hang out and have a good time. And we will see you on Monday for the Guardian Cryptic. Until then, be well. Cheers.